talking. Let's see what we got.
Do some talking and see if we got what we got here. So just going through now and just carving out shapes, lines, kind of giving some weights. I do bounce around. I'm weird like that where I just kind of see something and I kind of go all around here. So I'm just going to kind of start carving out this guitar pieces in here. But I just kind of move around, carving out, spaces. Look for mistakes, look for things I want to push back. It's really a pushing forward and back. I'm doing this with the idea that it's not going to be a leather doll. So I need to make sure that my lines, where they intersect or intercede across, that one object is clearly in front of the other. And that's always the challenge with black and white, is to make sure that they're not just ending up with a big blob mess. So that's what we're going to do here. That's what we're doing.
Comstock says, I can hear again.
It's back. All right, we got the screen back up on the other areas.
It'll blow it up.
Blow it up and start over. Doesn't mean it won't go bad over here.
And it's not great. It's a little choppy, but it's not.
Well, guys, it's over. It's still way over here. That's why. Yeah. Yeah. Just make sure we're all. Make sure plug in properly.
Well, don't mess with it.
It's happening. So again, welcome to the sorry for the issues. I tried to be easy and I just that's what I get trying to be fancy. Here we go. Moving along. Got some actual progress on him done.
So what material are you using?
Oh yeah, so let's just start over here. So the material I'm using, I'm drawing on Arches watercolor paper. And this is 300 hot press and cold press. It's very hot. There is no texture to this at all, almost nothing. The reason why is I like to, with marker, I like to just be able to pull, drag, and be able to have no pushback and no hits. My lines be perfectly straight. So this is hot press paper, 300 pound. Comes in block. We have 12 different sizes. It is not cheap. This pad here, this big one, is a lot. It's like $150. So it's like $5 a sheet.
Oh.
I've had this here for about 7 years. So we don't waste it. We don't make any lines that aren't part of the painting. But to me, it's so much better than everything else out there.
So Melissa's saying, now answer my inquiry. Why no strings?
Comstock.
No, I think the audio's going back.
Yeah, I was going back again, Comstock. There will be strings, motherfucker. Just wait. Get there. You're just skipping ahead. There will be strings. But the strings, I want to have them with this. Make sure they're nice and straight. And I'll use a tiny little macron, which is like this kind of bad one. Super small. So when I get to that part, we will add. Don't worry. But since you asked, I do not draw strings sometimes because only the dead can hear this final song.
Oh, kiss my ass. You're trying to get me banned again for harassment and bullying. You tell people.
I'll tell them when you can hear it. You know you're gonna freak out.
I'm not getting banned today.
Yeah. In case you guys didn't know, we were banned from TikTok last stream because somebody was bullying me.
So what when you stopped after?
So when the stream was finished, I got the report on why we're banned, and it was because Eric was making fun of me for wheezing while running, and it was the report was continual degrading. It was very specific.
It's too much ale.
Very specific.
Long story short, TikTok guy thought I was being mean.
Yes.
Because it doesn't understand sarcasm.
Yes, rightfully, TikTok's being mean.
Wrong.
Yeah. So the stream was actually taken down and removed from being able to find it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
All the
gonna
crap
start
is on
LARPing.
TikTok.
I'm gonna carry my gun LARP all day
Yes.
long. That will be fun.
Yes.
Nobody's gonna stop from doing that live on TikTok.
Yeah, you watch it. You're banned again.
So, did you say what kind of pens you use? When you
Okay, so yeah, so sorry, the stream's gone in and out, so I've kind of. So basically, the pens that we're using here, I do dip pens, I do rapidographs, all kinds of pens. But tonight we're using this stable of flexible tip. We call them brush pens, but they're much more stiff than a brush pen. You can kind of see it there. It's very fine. And I'm using a zebra. And, these can all be found even on Amazon these days. You used to have to go to special stores, but you can get them. And they're just all the everything. I can go the light touch, the dark touch. Not sponsored. If they want to sponsor, feel free to reach out. And then I use Macrons. These kind of guys here, they're great. They come in a variety of tips. The only problem with these is after a little bit of use, they just get crappy, you know. And they're probably $2 or $3. Probably, you know, like one good drawing. If I was using it a lot, that'd be all I'd get out. It's a little crappy in that. Even these, I they do go to crap because I am terrible with tips. I do kind of very aggressive. I quickly decide. And that's what we're using here. Yeah, it's kind of it's way over there. You know, so that's why it's so terrible right now. So I apologize for the audio, guys. Like I said, we did something different tonight. We won't do it again.
What would you do? Can you bring that other mic over, or what?
Yeah, I would bring the mic right over here. Like literally just put it on a thing and have it right here.
And you can't do that now.
No, the cord's all attached.
Yeah.
But we will better learn our mistakes. Oh, no, for sure. And it develops pretty quick, you know. So what you're seeing here is basically it's a carbon trace. My actual drawing is here. I did my sketch digitally. I printed it out, and then I traced it with carbon paper to my drawing here.
Why do you do that?
So I do that because I want to draw things once. I don't need to draw it twice. I want to draw it once, scale it to the size, make my changes digitally. As a professional artist, I have so many projects at the same time. I'm going to do that. This gets me to my final hand-drawn process faster. Yeah. So I get that printed out, I trace it on here, and then I go to work. Like I said, this is to get me to where I need to be faster. And then once I get here, you can still see some of the lines. When I go through with an eraser, all those lines go. Great, so let's get everything lined up and everything there. The roadmap, I finished them all.
How do you feel about the drawing process?
You know, the drawing process is pretty fun. I love the detail. I'm always racing to get there. It's my favorite part. So it's really, for me, get to that part. I enjoy the most. Everything else is kind of tedious. It's work. I like the initial idea creation is very fun, but yeah, after that, it's like let's get to the goods. This is kind of a study. I don't often do studies before I do painting. So when I do them, I find them just fascinating to explore something that I haven't painted yet. It's a fun way to kind of ask questions. Is it worth a full painting? Do I enjoy it? What can I do differently? This is a great way to kind of flush out that idea. So yeah, so we're just again, just kind of carving out objects, trying to make sure it's not overpowering. The base might need a little stronger line here just to be able to stand in front of him.
Now, when you paint like with one shot, you don't go back over your own lines very much.
No, because you can't, because you end up lines get splotchy and then you're kind of done.
But with inking, it's different. You'll thicken lines, you'll rework lines.
Yeah. Just because it doesn't look right to me, you know. The difference is when I'm doing my painting, I have color. And underneath color that kind of suggests detail changes. That's some of the heavy lifting for me. Without color, it's all line weight. It's all line work. I have nothing to do. This from the jacket. I only have line weight. I only have the pen and detail to separate the two. I have textures. That's all I have to kind of separate those off. Which is a challenge, but also what makes inking so unique. It's important to have that kind of difference to be able to do. How far down can you see me? I want to look out from here. I'll stop doing it. All right, let's stop that. Let's go start in and then we'll go back there. All right.
With inking, do you jump around a lot? Because it's a little safer than when you're in enamel.
Yes. I have the ability to jump around. I can, and it's what I feel like if I painted normally. I feel like it's what I would do all the time. I'd be spazzy and be painting all over. So it's funny that I can't do that normally. It's probably a good thing. I will add the art of that 20. A macron with a good line here. A string width. Was the only one at once. It's a terrible, scary process that I do not enjoy doing.
Why do it?
Because it's at a point where you got to kind of do it to carve out where we are here. We're going to run that to the top.
So the ink dries like immediately?
Oh, yes. Which is, again, a luxury. Dry, I don't have to worry about it.
So cases typically have 4 curtains.
Yep.
And then there's some that have 5.
Yeah, we're gonna.
All right.
I appreciate.
Curious.
Yeah. You have 6 strings, 666.
I know. If only there was.
And so they're using some details that I couldn't do with the other pen because it's still fine. So we can add a little weight to these Adjustment tabs. So let me know if you like watching inking, if you like watching the paintings. I'm curious if you what you like. If it's one more than the other, I am curious. I can line up projects ahead of time, so.
All of a sudden, Comstock wakes up and says, "Strings."
Oh yeah, put the drink down, Comstock. Drunk stock.
Have you noticed there's no David head in this? There's no
Yeah, see?
need to drink. No need to drink.
See?
The high on your you don't have to see his.
There's no stupid head.
I didn't say stupid. I didn't call him a name.
Hey, trying to get his band again?
I think it is not.
And I stopped the lines there because I'll have to go down to this object once I get that part done. So we did not finish the lines. We'll go all the way down, Comstock, if that's what you're worried about. Because clearly. You know what? We're going to grab a tiny one. We're going to show you some of these details here we're talking about. You know, it's super fine lines. Stuff you just can't do any other way.
So that's got to be able to, when you paint, you have to really push hard to get thick lines, lightly to this you change pens. Right?
You know, yes, that's how I do it with the pens. It is not refreshing. I prefer having my same thing in my hand, knowing exactly what I can do and doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not having to switch tools and blend the different brushes I use, because I can go with my paintbrush. I can go from the thick lines to this final line in one stroke. Here I have to fake that.
But you have to think about it with the pens, like the pen gives you that.
Yes. Right. It's probably easier. Sure.
Again, you can always go back a small line, painting, kind of tinker and fix it. When you're painting, you don't have that much of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
But you prefer painting?
For sure. Again, when you talk about what you just summarized it, comparing the two, if I wanted to get the lines I want, I would go with that. But I like the overall inking. I like the change of that, but if I had to pick my favorite thing, I'm here. I enjoy the differentiation, the different feeling of this. But if you ask, I have a big thing to do tomorrow, and you want to see what I do best, then I'm painting.
Inkings are fascinating.
They are super fun, and that's why I'm glad we got back to doing it. And the Spaceman, they're super fun. They're so different. Capture something that the paintings don't have.
It's just that real obsessive little.
Yeah.
While with this, so on or off.
I can work the same area. You could see me here for an hour, just touching up.
Tinkering, yeah.
Yeah, tinkering.
Yeah, I think it's that feeling. It feels tinkering.
Yeah.
Like all the little line weights and stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's delicate. I think it's fun to watch.
And it's fun, and like you said, I think I have to go back in so much more than painting because it doesn't have like I said, the color. I look at something. Oh, I can't tell. That's not. So that's not that same object. Means you don't have that instantly fixed with paint. I have to kind of rework over and over with the with inking. I just don't have the same kind of confidence that I do. Here, I know me, when I look at a picture of this that we'll take later, it will make me crazy to get back here and fix the things that I'll only see in that photo. Which is actually very true for my issues is take a picture of it and look at it. Because I will see I gotta fix that.
So are you working on it now?
No, I'm just carving out this, running him right into it. No, we'll save him for another. I'm gonna draw that line in different. So he's in front of him, kind of showing that. And the guitar is not, so I gotta kind of go in here. And sucks.
Hmm. How far do you think you get with these pins?
You know, I can do this whole piece with one of these brand new, but that'll be it. It's toast after that.
What is it?
Dry. You know, these are both pretty good tips. I'll know right away when I open it. See the tip kind of around it, the point's on, and then you know, okay, you have long with that pen. And then what you do is you use a crappy pen to fill in areas. You save it for that. That's what it does before. The fact that I can still mind.
Do you hold it the same way you do your paper?
Good question. Hold the pen is. I do. Why my style is very illustrative by nature. It is like drawing, and that's kind of how I view it. The funny thing is, I would say I'm a much better painter than I am inker or drawer. Drawer is a terrible word for that. But like my skill with a paint and paintbrush is far superior to that of a pencil or anything else.
I mean, dare I say, I like inking the.
Not great to hear because my whole career is hard. I get it. It's a much different field.
It's just so real. I don't know better to explain it.
Nope.
Maybe painting it out of my frame of reference. Like painting seems so obscure.
No, I know it's foreign.
It seems very
completely unrelatable.
Oh, look at it! Look at it happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels like it's really happening.
Well, and you've held a pen before. You know, I mean, you can relate to maybe not the strokes or where to put them, but you've used a pen before. That's what makes thinking so much fun to watch is because everybody's played with a pen before. It's very relatable.
I don't know. It's not relatable because I can't possibly. Like, I don't know drawing work. So it feels maybe more or more. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I can't explain it. It feels like it's coming to life in a way that paintings don't. Yeah, like maybe it's a preference. I don't know.
No, I get for sure.
I like the end result. I like all the color, and that really brings it to life. Like if you were to paint this piece, I'd probably gonna be like, no, I like painting.
Yeah.
It's very enjoyable to watch.
For sure. And it's just things you can hear that you just don't get paint.
But at the same time, I think this would look like if you were watercolor as well. likeness of it.
Uh-huh.
Because I really like the little line.
Yeah, and I think you don't really get that feeling from painting because it's kind of, like you said, that it's kind of developed as obvious a laying in process as there is with this. Again, they share a lot of things in common, but there's definitely things that make them different in the way they get their put in.
I mean, it's 100% your style. Like you behave
Oh yeah,
similarly.
yeah.
Watching you really. But because none of this detail in the outline, but you imagine this finished look.
I don't. I have to work towards it. I know what I kind of do not know. I do not see it in my head finished like that. I wish I could do that because I would feel way more confident, and I don't. It is a make the lines I think work. Oh, turd, that didn't work. Try to balance it, try and give it weight to match the other, make it look weird, try and match the other things. But it's texture. It's funny. It's textures that I only use that I would not use. Yeah.
Well, see, that is a little bit on the side.
This stuff normally do here. That's just stuff that I wouldn't normally.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Well, you've done a lot of wood grain. The wood grain on the right-hand side, the little U, was fresh to me.
Here?
No, over on the
the wood circle here.
The little down to your left. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And that's what makes painting so much. I enjoy it so much. Is so different. There's things that you're not do. And if you like my work, I feel like that it shares enough where you should.
For sure.
It's not a huge departure.
No, not at all. Not at all. It's very you. It's just the non-color version. But I do find this very. I mean, I've seen a million. I mean, what? Probably
Everything. You've seen all of it.
300, 200 paintings.
Yep.
Right? And maybe 30 paintings. But I find this fascinating. But I like the subject matter too.
Yeah, this is and mine too, like you, but yeah.
Is there any music that we would be able to play for TikTok?
I think live stream music you can do. I think you can do any music.
I'll have to look into that because they basically.
Yeah. Anyone TikTok know if I could just do regular live stream? Am I going to get copywritten? Anyone know?
Copyright having your stream muted. So in the TikTok app with edit. Yeah, it's against the policy. That talk to this you stream some music.
How do people stream the Swift concert and not get taken down?
I don't know. Live event, maybe?
Yeah, the Swiftie, help us.
is we played royalty free before and still had TikTok get busy.
Yeah.
It's like,
You have a sordid history of TikTok. That's nice to us.
no, it's tough.
Tools. And the man just keeps us in. Sticking it. Right, that's good. You know what, let's take a risk here. Let's blow this up. What are the hard lines on this guy? Again, here's a perfect difference. With the, if I was painting this, I would not just blacken this whole part in.
What would you do?
It'd have grain. It may have a lot of lines that would have texture. It wouldn't just stop in a black color, but you know, using black and white, you have to take chances. And I want, he has a lot of weight and some shadow. I want this to have that same weight and shadow. This is what this is the constant take. Here, try to carve some more. Like, what are you gonna do? It's a tool. Served its purpose to the front. But these are good things to do when I feel the freedom to do this, is I wouldn't feel in a painting risking this kind of stuff. I can kind of ink with a little more
Reckless abandon.
that's the word. That's the words.
Beer Geek Collectible on Instagram says love your work.
Thank you, man. Beer Geek Collectible. We're mixing up today again. Kind of taking a break from the norm. Just talking about it, making stuff. Like choice. Do not regret it. So I make those lines just to help me start to wrap that. Realize I need to wrap that curve a little bit. Am I still in the camera angle way over here?
You're a little bit off.
All right, we'll just bang out real quick.
Especially on the, yeah you're off.
But see how much the weight makes it natural. This inside will have a here, but having this shadow, I will continue to push back. Because I know me. Just kind of gives it weight.
Mm-hmm.
Something you need to do in black and white that I would not have done if it was color.
Yeah, you're off.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's a good place to end because you've got a full picture.
Right. Yeah, I got a couple lines there. What's your last bit of questions, guys, for joining us? We're going to wrap it up here in a minute. And always appreciate you guys hanging out. Sorry, I apologize for the issues with the mic. Got fixed. We're ready to go. Again, every Wednesday at 5 p.m. PST. If you are looking for something specific or please always feel free to DM and reach out. Questions you have. Again, thank you guys for joining us. Always fun. And now, tonight. So, any questions, just message. I'm okay. Next one. Take care.